Hi guys, welcome back to My Dank Dog. Just as a quick reminder, you can also follow me on X and Instagram at My Dank Dog. In this episode, we're going to be unboxing the AeroDrain D12 and installing it. Let's get into it. Big shout out to Vivosun for sponsoring the channel, and you guys can save 20% off of VGROW at vivosun.com with my promo code MDDVGROW, and also 20% off a VGROW at Amazon stores with my code MDDVGROW20. Also guys, you can save 15% off site-wide at vivosun.com and Amazon stores with my promo code MyDankDog, and that's with no minimum purchase. It gets pretty hot and sticky where I am at the moment, 60% humidity and more in the day, and up to 100% humidity at night. So I'm pretty glad that I've got this AeroDrain D12 Dehumidifier. It can remove up to 12 litres of moisture a day and has a storage tank of 2 litres. So it's really helping me out lately with the ladies that I've got in late flower. It's also designed for drying as well, so I'm looking forward to giving that a whirl too. It connects to the Smart Grow System for an automated climate management that you can also control remotely via the app, and we'll go into that a little bit later on in the episode. But it comes pretty small, neat and compact. It's easy to move, and it has caster wheels and handles on the side. So as you can see, it's no bigger than one of those carry-on cases that you would take on a plane. The manual, on the other hand, is pretty big. It's the biggest manual I've seen from Vivosun, but most of it is actually just translation into different languages. The installation is pretty straightforward. It's mostly assembled when you get it out of the box, and it takes no tools to assemble it. It's all kind of click and twist, and there's not that many parts to put together either. So very, very simple to assemble. It took me longer to make this video than it did to assemble the D12 and install it into my 3x3 tent, but again, it requires no tools to install and basically just clicks together and unclicks if you want to take it apart as well. It took me about 20 minutes to unbox this dehumidifier and then put all of the parts together and then assemble it and put it into the 3x3 tent, and then probably about another 5 or 10 minutes just to connect it to the Wi-Fi and get the app running and then set up all of my preferences as well. Although I am still messing around with the preferences to get it to my liking. It does depend on the lung room and everything else that you've got going inside your tent. But I have been using it for about a week or two now, and I find it really useful, especially at night when the lights go out. This top tube here actually fits to the bottom hole there, and then the side tube here, or the bottom tube, actually fits to the top hole in your tent. It's pretty simple to set up. This is how it looks. You can see the bottom tube goes into the top of the tent, and then the top tube goes into that bottom hole there. I'm going to be running another DWC in my larger tent soon, as well as a cocoa and drip on the self-wicking water reservoir too, so this is definitely going to come in handy in controlling the humidity in those grows. It also comes with precision sensors. Everything is extremely easy to connect. As you can see, there's a jack on one side and a sensor on the other. The jack plugs into the top of the rear side of the D12 dehumidifier, and then you thread the sensor through into your tent. This allows you to monitor your temperature, humidity, and VPD directly from the dehumidifier on the touch control panel. And you also have the ability to connect to the Vivosun app for full remote monitoring and control too. Connecting the app and the devices together is really simple. Just download the app. You can scan the QR code in this manual and install it onto your phone. And then basically open the app and press the plus symbol in the top right hand corner, and then it's going to scan for any devices that you can connect. Once you see the AeroDrain D12, press it, and it's going to take you through an automated process of connecting to your Wi-Fi, and then pairing to the device. And pretty much it's straightforward. You can then name your device and add it to whichever grow you want to associate it to. There's likely to be a firmware update. There's normally an update every time there's a new device, but let it run and within a few seconds you're going to be connected to your new device via the Vivosun app, and you can change all of the settings and play around with it. The last thing to go over is the water tank. It has a 2-liter capacity, and you will get a notification on your phone once it needs emptying and that it's full. I find that I'm emptying the water tank every 24 hours, but I think that's probably going to be dependent on what type of grow you've got on the go. If it's a DWC, for example, there's going to be way more moisture in your grow space. I've only had this installed for a week or two, guys, so I'll give you better feedback once I've used it for a full grow or two in the future. The other things that I've got going on at the moment, you may have seen in previous episodes, is the Vivosun VGROW DWC hydroponics grow kit, and I've installed that into one of my VGROWs. In the previous episode, I chose some new nutrients, and I've gone with General Hydroponics, Flora Grow, Micro, and Bloom. And the bean is cracked. We put that to the vote. You guys helped me choose. I'm going with a photo period. It's a Purple Oreos F1 from Seedsman. As you can see, she's cracked. She's got a taproot, and I'm going to be giving you an update later this week or next week. So stay tuned for that. Again, guys, thanks for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Stay tuned for the next episode. Big shout out to Vivosun for sponsoring the channel. Bye bye.